everybody, Molly Odell here in the heart of Cardiff at Fowler's Boutique. I got invited out by local resident and realtor Seth O'Byrne to learn why his wife lets him shop here the most. We're going to speak to Dad of the Year, Chris Fowler, about how awesome this place is. All right, you guys, we are here with local resident and realtor Seth O'Byrne. Thank you so much for having me out today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate being here.
And Chris Fowler, we are at your amazing clothing store today.
Why, thank you.
And Chris, you're the owner, founder, bag boy,
all that.
Fashion designer of this place.
Yeah. And some.
All right, Seth, you brought me out here today because you are in love with Cardiff.
Yep.
Cardiff Encinitas, that's like your jam.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It is my jam. It's definitely my jam. Yeah. You know, it's residential real estate gives you an opportunity to sell what you love. Just like Chris Fowler gets to sell what he loves, and you know, I live in Encinitas and spend most of my time between Encinitas and Cardiff. Sotheby's has been the #1 company here in Encinitas for a long time. So not just me, but as a company, you know, we're all very, very focused on this kind of North County lifestyle, which, you know, I eat, live, sleep, breathe as well. So, you know, for me, I love it for a myriad of reasons. You know, there's so many great reasons to love this area.
So I'm drawn out to the beach because of the beach. You know, I'm ready to put on my bikini. I'm ready to go out. But people are moving to Cardiff for other reasons. Why are they moving to this area? Yeah,
so, you know, I would say one of the things that is really exciting to Cardiff, not just for young kids, but also for families, is you have a school system here in Cardiff, which is, you know, people move all over San Diego County to try to scratch and get into the Cardiff School District. And, you know, that drives a lot of these amazing real estate values. You know, you see the average sales price here in Cardiff for a detached home, almost $2 million.
Wow.
Is the average median sales price. But then also, you know, there's so many cool things about the schools here. I mean, you as a parent in Cardiff, you can talk to this as well. But, you know, I mean, kids do yoga in class, and they have community gardens, and they surf. Like, that's just something that I think if you move to Southern California, you always want that lifestyle. And Cardiff, you know, really lives it.
So you have kids in the area?
3.
And they go to school in this area?
2 of them are at Cardiff Elementary.
That's amazing.
One's still a baby, so to speak. He'll be there, though.
So you're not dragging him along yet?
Well, he's there on occasion. Yes.
So really cool. So you didn't ride your skateboard down here today.
No, I didn't. No.
You had to look good for camera.
Yeah.
But you could ride your skateboard down to Fowler's.
Yes.
And you like to shop here often.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Chris, as an owner, could tell better than I could. But, you know, what I love about this so much is it kind of bridges a gap between the kind of, you know, action sports lifestyle that is so exciting about this culture, but it's also pretty high fashion, especially, you know, what I shop for, which is men's fashion. Like, I'm wearing a Fowler shirt right now. And
love it.
Yeah.
Such a good one.
Exactly. And it's cool. It's cool. It's kind of like, you know, if you don't want to wear the Tommy Bahama and you're a young buck, you know, gives an opportunity to kind of have fashion within that action sports industry, which I think is kind of lacking. And that's something that's really cool about this shop as well.
Tell me your image when you started Fowler's. What did you imagine?
Well, I think it's a lot of kids' dream growing up is to one day own a surf shop. And that's not really totally possible because there's enough of them around here. But I always thought about maybe like a boutique aspect of it, and that's why we originally opened the first one in Solana Beach. We moved it up here about 4 years ago now. But it was more of like a dream about somehow being a small store owner, you know, because that small town vibe goes with the small town owner, I think.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to be.
Well, I love it. And this shopping center, as I drove in, is crazy. It's popping over here.
Yeah, this is the spot. I mean, that's why. Well, I mean, you can say, I mean, I'm, you know, probably better than anybody, but I'm sure a lot of your traffic is just people going over to Lost Abbey to go grab a beer, or people going to Acai Cafe and they come in. It seems like there's a lot of like movement for the whole community here.
Well, the Cardiff Town Center is like the central hub of this town. There is no other central hub. It was hard to leave my old store just because Solana Beach was good to me, and it was closer to Del Mar, and I liked all of that, but coming up here was a no-brainer considering my kids being in that school. I live up the street. It was just so easy. I don't even have to get on the freeway anymore, so that works for me.
Yeah, and that's like total small town is you don't, you can literally, the only time you see the freeway is as you're passing over it, right? Like
yes, you're like, oh, there it is.
Okay, well, I think there's plenty of places to shop in San Diego. It's something we're not lacking. But when I walked in here, I definitely felt like, you know, a relaxed vibe, but high fashion too. Is that kind of what's going on?
Yeah, I think with the way we built it out was supposed to be like, I spent a lot of time here, obviously. I'd like to spend less, but I spend a lot here. And it's a comfort zone for my kids and my friends, and people meet here. Sometimes they talk me into going and getting a beer at the Lost Abbey after work. I don't tell my wife that part. But that being said, it's like when I built it, like and the builder was Todd Noe, which he's incredible. I thought he did a great job. But we talked about just being like that modern lifestyle. Like this is what my home would look like. You know, the cement floors with the patina-based metals and the wood. This is what we wanted. And because I spent enough time here, I wanted it to be comfortable. So when people come in, they kind of think of it as like, wow, this is a rad place just to kind of hang out, and then hopefully they buy something.
Otherwise, people are just like hanging out on your couch.
They can compliment it all day. That's good.
Well, I buy something, so I'm one of those guys that does buy something.
There we go.
So, yeah, you've got one customer regularly.
Thank
For sure.
You're allowed to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when I walked in, I mean, being a girl, I saw this beautiful jewelry table. Tell me about the jewelry on this table, because it's unlike anything else that I've seen.
Well, the jeweler's a friend of mine, Jeffrey, and he's a local. He lives up the street in Liebenhain, which is nice. And we try to find those niches where it's like a local jeweler, but yet the quality is still there. And when we started with him, it was a smaller little version, and he's like, "Let me build you a table, and then I'll just fill the table with some beautiful stuff." And I was like, "It might not transfer to purchases right away, but over time it will sink into people's heads that you have cute girls' jewelry." And so he built the table, filled it up, and then all of a sudden people just started gravitating towards it, and they like the designs. His designs are incredible. And then over time, it's nice for me because he's my friend, but he's also local, which I tend to like to push those local products and brands. Like the sunglasses we're going to look at is a local company as well that was started in Encinitas, Rain. So if I can find those, great. You can't always find local companies, you know, like it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes with denim, you have to go outside of San Diego. But that being said, I try to do the best I can to curate that.
So Seth, you are truly eat, breathe, sleep, Cardiff, Encinitas, you're here.
It's my life, yeah.
Okay, so he brought up sunglasses.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I was told that you may need sunglasses.
I lost my sunglasses actually showing property. And this coming weekend, we're going to Temecula to go wine tasting. And the last time I was there, I remember it was really bright and really hot. So my wife said I could buy one pair of sunglasses today.
Well, she held me to that. She was like, only one, Molly. And I was like, okay, I'll try. So let's go check those out. I'm excited to look around the store.
Cool.
All right, Seth, like I said, only one pair.
That's a cool brand called Siki. They're out of Malibu.
What do you think?
Oh,
No, is that a no? Is that a no?
Take those off.
Is this too funky? What do you think?
Oh, those are actually not bad. Those are good.
A maybe?
I actually really like those.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's put this as a maybe.
Okay, do you remember like Austin Power Gold member?
Yeah, is that what this is?
That's exactly what I'm reminded of right now.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
but the color is champagne.
It is. I mean,
called
this says
champagne.
like, come on, guys, let's go party. Like this is
Portola.
Portola, also Rain, right?
Yes, as well.
Also Rain. So this is Encinitas. No.
Those will look good on her.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
What do you think?
Oh, those
Is
went.
this it?
That's it.
This is it?
They
Those
look
are
good from
good.
the start.
All right. I think he's got my credit card on file, so I think we're fine.
Nice. Those are
We're
perfect.
good. We're good. He's good. He's got a good
Okay, well,
Okay.
now you have those for wine tasting this weekend. Chris, thank you so much for
Pleasure.
having us out today.
Of
Yeah,
course. Of
thank
I
course.
appreciate
Pleasure.
it, and Seth's gonna have to buy some sunglasses, and we're gonna have to do some shopping.
Yes, I love it.
It's a wrap.
Later.
Perfect. Whoop, whoop. Okay, being a local in Cardiff and Encinitas, Chris Fowler has to win Dad of the Year with a place like this. Thank you so much, Seth O'Byrne, for inviting me out to your favorite store today. I'm glad you found your sunglasses.